not strong enough for this. My guy is a fucking pussy. Oh my god, he's so fucking weak. Dude, why does your health suck so fucking bad?
Yes.
Ugh.
Observation precedes understanding. Recall ship, recall catch. There we go. Alright, I'm destroying this ship. Careful. Coming over here, man? What the hell? Where's my shit? Where's my stuff? What the hell? Oh, I hate this fucking game, dude. What the hell is this? Hold on. I'm getting so fucking annoyed. What the fuck is this drink? Get the hell out of my inventory. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, bro? Oh, I hate this game. Really? Dude, hit the fucking tree. Good lord. Of course you're hungry. You're always fucking hungry. Chilling, man. Chilling. Died to the same pirate ship 1,000 times over. Your boy is definitely having one today. Why is my stamina dropping like that, too? That makes no sense. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna destroy this ship. Where you at?
It should be kind of connected back.
What?
Internet should. Hold on. Internet should be back right now. The router wasn't connected. It's like in our account itself. The person who was supposed to come install everything was supposed to set up our router because it shows that it wasn't even registered to our account.
Wait, what?
It's our the new router we have.
What about it?
Wasn't even registered to our account.
So which dumbass over there screwed up?
The person who was supposed to come.
So did they fix it?
They're trying to fix it now. They're trying to put it on.
They better fucking fix it.
Well, that's what I told them.
Since the person that was supposed to come didn't even show
That's
up.
what I told them. I said no one ever showed. They just upgraded our system, but then didn't do anything else. And then the router they sent us was supposed to be set up to our account. So she's trying to hook up to the router now to be able to add it to.
They better be,
our account.
or they better send somebody out here fucking fast.
So that's why we're getting dropped. It's basically like an unregistered router. So you're live right now.
Spoils of war. See ya, losers. Swim up, you dumb motherfucker. Dude, why? Oh my lord. Good Lord have mercy. Okay, we're turning that way. Let's go get him. Come on, Bo. I ain't bored. I'm sinking this mug. Ah, shit damage. The hell is this guy speeding around me like this? Dude, he is... Alright, I'm not playing this fucking game. He's gonna destroy me. Cheating ass motherfucker. I don't know how the hell he managed to do that. not even hit him? I'm not even fucking hitting him. He's gonna destroy me. I'm out. It's fucking stupid. To be continued. Yeah, the game's over. Alright, game's over. I won. Or the demo's over. When is this game actually going to release? Check. Well, yeah, it is definitely the most. The year is to conquer the seas, yada yada yada. When is this game supposed to actually release? Yeah, definitely add to my wish list. Oh, my Steam's not even logged in. Of fucking course it's not. Of course it isn't. Well, that was fun. Getting one of the most toxic games of the century. James is following me on Twitch. Why am I not getting these updates when people are following me? What is going on? Hold on. The heck is it so bright?
never stood a Hey. Enemy aircraft on
Oh, they're using that gun.
Enemies are dropping in.
Bro, your stream looks terrible.
Today I have a 6.
Alright, bro. Just show me your loadout, please.
You didn't eat?
Fuck off there. The 14. Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, but not for long. Oh my god. Oh yeah, dude, I have not played this game in a minute. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm gonna jump into a game. I need to go get some food. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There is a new game that I'm thinking about playing, Crimson Sun. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go get some food. I'm gonna watch. Yeah. It actually looks really cool. I may buy it. Ugh. I got my food. Sweet potato chips. Yes, it was fake. All right. Let's go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, bitch. It's not like I said go to YouTube. Why would I have to click you twice? Stupid thing. I don't know, dude.
Further into your journey, you'll also gain access to a missile-firing mech and a dragon that will allow you to soar high above the world. On your journey, you will meet a wide variety of the continent's inhabitants as part of everyday life in Pywell. Amongst them, hostile factions and enemies each present their own threats, from well-trained soldiers and sorcerers to ferocious beasts and machines that will test your combat skills and adaptability. And for those seeking a different kind of challenge, Pywell holds many mysteries. From ancient mechanisms hidden in forgotten ruins to enigmatic puzzles, each rewarding keen observation and problem solving.
Dragons, I know, right? The game actually looks really cool. But
Now, let's go over just some of the things you can discover out in the world. The Abyss is a mysterious realm brimming with secrets and untold power. Its influence stretches far beyond its own borders, spilling into the lands of Pywell. Traces of the Abyss you discover will open up fast travel locations, making it easier to revisit and explore the areas of Pywell you've discovered.
Oh no. I love dragons too.
In time, your search will inevitably take you to the Abyss itself. Venturing into its mysterious realms will put your wits to the test as you uncover its secrets and restore the Abyss's broken balance. Across Pywell lie valuable equipment and items, some tucked away in hidden corners, others guarded fiercely within enemy camps, forts, and strongholds. Many of the items you uncover may offer powerful and
tattoos.
helpful advantages in combat and exploration.
A stuffy.
Even the smaller items you collect along the way can prove unexpectedly
Tattoos of
useful,
them and
benefiting
what's a
those who
stuffy?
search every path and face every challenge. The world of Pywell is rich with knowledge waiting to be uncovered, from knowledge about its inhabitants and wildlife to skills, items, and more. This information can be acquired in many ways, by interacting with characters and objects, exploring new areas, and even observing.
Oh,
from
stuffed. No, when I was a kid. Damn.
Pywell is made up of 5 regions, each holding stories to be told and discoveries waiting to be found.
What's this quality we're looking at, y'all? Thank you. Better quality, please.
The main
The
quest
8
line
pillows.
follows Cliff's journey through the
I don't get it,
central
man.
story, But questing in Pywell goes far
One
beyond
pillow. Well, I have my
a
main
single
pillow, and then I
path.
have that pillow that was
The
made
continent is full of
from
other
one of my mom's
tales,
shirts
interesting
when she passed away
encounters,
that I
and
sleep
hidden
with.
challenges that all shape your adventure. And you're free to take them on in any order you choose.
So, the game looks... Look, dude, the game looks solid. It looks fun.
Alex wreak havoc across the continent.
I want reviews, though. I want somebody... I don't care about the previews. I need to look up reviews. That was preview. I gotta see, dude. I gotta see if this shit's solid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't invest unless I know. Is it actually real? Let me see.
Oh, already teaching them to customize and save with Lib.
Hi, I don't have to listen to you. All right.
A new version of Crimson Desert, and damn, there's so much new stuff I want to show you in this video. There's a bounty system where you can go after criminals and have to put them behind bars. There was this secret boss in the open world I got to fight that gave me a very unique item. Unarmed combat is actually really powerful and fun, and I was overall really impressed by the amount of depth in the skill system.
Damn.
And yes, it's no joke how big the map is. So no time to waste, and thanks to Pearl Abyss for inviting
Hold
me
on,
to the
hold
event.
on, hold on. Was that called Narnia?
So no time to waste, and thanks to
Varnia.
Pearl Abyss for inviting me to the event and
some bullshit.
sponsoring the video. My play session started from the beginning of the game. You are immediately taking control of Cliff as his band of Grey Manes is attacked by an enemy clan called the Black Bears. As always, I will not spoil any story details, but expect a pretty cinematic 50-minute opening with awesome cutscenes, after which you are immediately introduced to the Abyss. You could argue that the world of Crimson Desert has two layers, the regular combat-filled open world and these islands in the sky that are full of puzzles, but also seem to play a pretty important role in the story. It is kind of weird that Cliff does not seem too impressed by all these over-the-top magical things that are going on in this medieval world. He remains pretty numb through it all. I really hope his personality grows over the course of the game, because it almost feels like he was a silent protagonist at first, which might have been the case as the game of course started as an MMORPG. But I would overall argue that these MMO roots are also the game's biggest strength, because it basically feels like they put 6 different classes into one single character. The skill menu in this game might be the best I've ever seen, because almost every single unlock gives you a brand new ability or move that you can use through a special button combination. Next to your light and heavy attacks, you can combine R1 with any of the face buttons for a spin attack, for example. You can also do a stab that you can charge. Unarmed
Oh my
combat
gosh.
has its own skill that if you upgrade it unlocks brand new combos and moves. So this on top of those other abilities that you can also use with your fist. This can fully be your playstyle if you want. Want to be an archer?
Your
Well,
one
that
pillow
seems
lives
certainly
rent
possible
free
as well,
in my
as long as you have the arrows with really cool dodge attacks and other moves to push enemies away. I tried the drop kick, as there are certain moves that you can only do from the air, and everything I mentioned here is only from the blue section of the skill tree. There's also a more spirit-focused green tree that, for example, has this interesting time and then push enemies away. Then there is the elemental red tree focused on your grapple hook and elemental enhancements. And the one element we do not know about yet, by the way, is called Vok.
All you need is one pillow. Why do you need more than one pillow?
With various skills. Oh, and those other 2 playable characters have a similarly sized skill tree that I sadly could not record, but that I did see. It's very impressive. There's no XP taking the time to kill a group of enemies. I was always rewarded with one Abyss artifact that I could then immediately invest in almost any skill. Also learn skills by observing enemies. During an early boss fight, the knight did his signature pump kick, and if you stand still, you can immediately move and use it against it. Some skills actually require you to observe an NPC before you can unlock them, although these NPCs seem mostly linked to the main story. For most of the skills, it's optional, but it will save you an Abyss artifact. We have to wait and see how impactful useful that is though, because the Abyss artifacts seem pretty easy
Oh,
to
yeah.
come by.
Ooh,
Now
rock
one
fit.
thing that is very lucrative early on is going after criminals. You will find notice boards and other places with wanted posters, and by inspecting them a new quest will appear on your map leading you towards the target. When they see you they might run away, so then you have to tackle them and tie them up and then bring them back to the prison to put them behind bars. I was once minding my own business when someone
again?
stole money from me and quickly ran away. Now luckily I could tackle him and bring him to justice, but overall this was a really fun random event, and I hope there are more like that, because otherwise the world seems pretty static. Ask that the will be after you. These were super high level enemies, at least I was unable to take them out at this point, so I would just die and then be sent to the prison where you lose a ton of money based on currency that you can acquire by each faction. So
I don't want to know like
at
how.
one point I found a quarry filled with enemies. You're often fighting enormous groups of enemies, by the way, which a big change of pace from other open world titles. Now
That is
luckily
true.
you don't have to defeat them all to liberate an area, but it does mean you can get easily overwhelmed. This quarry was also home to a secret driller boss. I love how Crimson Desert's medieval fantasy setting
That is really cool.
includes very advanced technology.
It's
making
like Skyrim how they did
like
it.
this possible. Shooting arrows was totally the best approach for this boss, as when I got close, it would do a drill attack that would often insta-kill me. But luckily I had items that could revive me on the spot, so I could keep going, and in the end I was
This is
successful.
Crimson
And what is
Desert,
cool is
dude.
that I got one of the drill arms as a reward, which you can use in combat to brutally damage enemies,
gosh.
but also to mine ores instead of using a pickaxe. It
I'm
really
thinking
seems
about
that
buying it.
every boss has some sort of unique reward.
I can't play Call of Duty anymore, dude.
I do hope the
I just
puzzles
can't.
do not
I
get
can't do
in the
it.
way of this
I can't
fun,
force
though.
myself to play that
Early
game.
main missions
I hate
are
it.
already puzzles that can be very hard to understand because they don't properly explain mechanics or rely on trial and error solutions. They also require you to use abilities that you might have forgotten about or never used in this instance, and it costs spirit, which slowly regenerates over time, so you cannot spam it to complete the puzzle. The game does have a very clever focus system that lets you target your jump or the item or NPC you want to interact with, but this did not always work.
What's up,
either.
YouTube?
That meant
60.
simple actions like picking up items or completing objectives.
Call of Duty is a
became
basic B.
frustrating.
I know, I can't
These
stand COD.
issues can
I really
really
can't.
stop Crimson Desert from becoming a game that will be loved by many. Right now, it feels like something you have to accept in order to get to the good stuff. Because in these 6 hours, I already encountered a ton of awesome stuff, and it feels like I barely scratched the surface of what the game has to offer. If you have questions, drop them in the
Okay.
comments. I will answer them
I
in
mean,
a Q&A video. That
Honestly, the game looks really good. Like, my concern, because I'm going to probably be paying $60 for this game. 15 things you need to know before you buy.
What's important, though, what's so striking is just how far you can see away. I realize it's maybe more of a specific choice than a technical thing at this point in time, but it just feels markedly different and imposes this sense of scale that I think would be there even if it wasn't
Oh, that's
the
really
size
cool.
that it is.
I like
but
that.
it is. The game is split into 5 separate regions, which you can explore at your own leisure. Sounds like there's no level gates or walled off segments of the map you can access at certain points in the story, that type of thing. I don't think that's there. The game gives you access to the entire map right from the start. Whether you're actually going to be able to survive some of the more difficult regions, that's
Really
another
run
thing.
them
You do
through?
start
What?
off in the region of Herdund, a pastoral place full of mountains and rivers. The second main region is Paolun, the homeland of the Greymane, your main character's clan in the northernmost region of the map. So snowy mountains, basically.
He looks
Next
like a
is
Stark.
Dominus, the center of power on the continent where the capital resides. A lot of castles, cities,
Oh,
army
giant.
camps, etc. Fourth region is
Oh, what am I?
Delesia, the forefront of science and technology. Looks like a place out of a completely
Hmm?
different game. It's got flying machines, robots, all kinds of crazy crap. Final region is the titular Crimson Desert, of course. A vast arid landscape of lawlessness and mystery. The game isn't just huge. It appears to have one of the most varied open worlds we've ever seen, or at least that we've seen in a while. I was mentioning that it kind of outdoes what you expect out of an open world game, but at the same time, it feels a lot like the open worlds of old, like when they're really trying to, like, "Hey, let's get as much as we can in here." It feels like that. But you've got all that terrain. There is also the sky itself, which is connected to the Abyss, an important aspect of the story, where wild magic some raw power. That stuff resides there, I guess. The sky is home to ruins you can explore, even gateways into the abyss itself. There are rideable flying mounts, which, if you remember, Nintendo has a patent on, so we have another demonstration of how stupid IP law is. And also, it looks great. Hey, before we continue, a bunch of
That's
people
pretty
have
sick.
commented that they're not seeing all of our videos as we upload them. Probably the best thing you can do to remedy that is enabling notifications. It also helps us out a ton. We really appreciate it. Does us a big solid. And we hope it helps you see some stuff you want to see. Thanks a lot for enabling notifications. Let's get back to the video. Moving on to number 9, it's the combat. One important thing about Crimson Desert is to keep in mind that, according to the developers, the game is not an RPG. It's an action-adventure game set in an open world. Combat is an essential part of the experience, and it looks really satisfying and fun. A lot of the pre-release footage shows a more powerful version of the main character, Cliff, but you don't start off like that. You begin the game with a much more grounded set of abilities you'd expect to see in like any other action game. You get access to a variety of weapons, a sword and shield, spears, great swords, axes, long-range weapons like bows, and magic spells. Combat consists of the usual mechanics: dodging, blocking, parrying. Using unique and different is how you can combo together hand-to-hand techniques and a variety of grapple moves to gain an advantage over your enemies. You can grab guys, and kick guys around in a pretty satisfying way. There's also an Azuna drop for you Ninja Gaiden fans.
Oh my gosh,
So
yeah,
there's quite a
that's
lot
cool.
of variety and depth to your arsenal of abilities, if all these previews are to be believed. As you progress through the game, you can get access to more fantastical abilities that you can chain together. Traversal moves, some pretty crazy
Why are we
maneuvers,
losing
warping
internet?
all over the battlefield and jumping high in the air, only to finish a guy off with a massive torpedo kick from 1,000 yards away. The scale of the combat
there.
looks absolutely nuts, too. There appears to be full-on castle sieges that you can participate in, and you have access to some absolutely crazy weaponry, like missile-firing mechs that can rain down hellfire on large groups of foes, that type of thing. You eventually also